Hello, Sagittarius. So you have the Three of Swords and Two of Swords in the reverse again. The Three of Swords in the reverse. And you have this because you need to go within and find your path. The Three of Swords in reverse, it talks about getting a recovery because you have clarity. There's an end to the sorrow, an end to the negative self-talk. Even though you're practicing a lot of introspection, there might even be some forgiveness here going on. The Wheel in reverse and the Knight of Swords are specifically for the Three of Swords. So you are looking to transform the way that you're thinking about the situation, but there could have been, it could be about you letting go and breaking the cycle. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can also sometimes talk about chaos because you resist the change. You resist that change of letting go and breaking the cycle. So you want to be mindful that you are taking action to break the cycle, that you are taking action to explore the options, to understand the cause and effect, to make this turning point work for you. And then we've got King of Wands, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, and King of Cups. So the King of Wands in reverse, this can talk about having impossible expectations. So you were at this crossroads. You were trying to decide what to do. You had a lot of fear and confusion. You were feeling, overwhelmed. So you made like bad decisions, or you were just stuck in indecision. You were stuck in this negative place. So your expectations, you needed to really look at your long-term vision for your life. Make sure the expectations that you had for it were not impossible. Make sure that you didn't let any sort of obsessive behavior or cynicism creep into the decisions that you were making. Any sort of codependency, you want to watch out for dishonesty, including dishonesty, self-dishonesty. The High Priestess says that you want to have that balance between the spiritual and the physical, but you also want to blend that information, blend that knowledge, and you don't want to be overly emotional. You don't want to be easily you don't want to let other people influence you in a negative way just because you're lonely, or just because you're trying to disconnect from something. You're trying to set boundaries and cut something off, but you're having a really hard time with it. You need to be a little bit more decisive and discriminative. You need to really think about, I'm surprised we don't have King of Swords out here. So you really need to think about things, observe what's going on. And when I say discriminative, I mean you need to discriminate between what's good for you and what's bad for you a little bit more in order to achieve this happiness, this healthy state, just being, right? You're struggling with just being, and part of that is because you're letting other people make the decisions for you. You're letting other people influence your decision making. Now then we have Nine of Wands, Nine of Rods in reverse. This talks about a failure. It talks about hesitation, paranoia. So having your defenses up. The Six of Cups in reverse. You could be kind of disappointed. You could even be living in a sort of where you're clinging to something that doesn't bring you any value anymore instead of moving on. This Ace of Rods, it can talk about an ending to that situation where you stop clinging to it and you let go of it. It can also talk about not having a lack of direction. So if you are living in the past and you're not letting go of things, you're not being here in the present, this Ace of Wands and this Nine of Wands, you could be, that could be why you're stuck. Because you're not letting go of the past. You're not wanting to move forwards. You're persevering, but it's in the wrong direction. It's in the wrong spot. Where you're placing your creativity and your growth is in the wrong place. I think you need to take a time out today and think about things more. Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.